I remember having really interesting, perplexing, and challenging discussions with family members sitting around the dinner table back in 1967 when I was 17 years old, and the country then was experiencing lots of civil unrest, riots, and disputes about the morality of the war in Vietnam. Being a teenager in America back then might have been a little like being a teenager in America now. There are differences for sure. In 1967, there was no internet. There were 3 TV stations that broadcast the news: ABC, CBS, and NBC. Now there's the internet, lots of news outlets, and much better and faster communication capabilities. But there are similarities too. There was racial strife around the nation in 1967, riots too. There was a very divided presidential election looming, just like there is now. Around our family dinner table, we discuss and argue about issues. I remember wondering, who's right? Are protesters right that American society is racist and closed? Or were those that stressed law and order right? Was the war in Vietnam a just war to contain communism, or an immoral war of imperialist aggression? Is there anything out there by which I could assess the rightness or wrongness of views I was hearing? What do you think? Is there anything in terms of a metric, a yardstick, or some code of moral conduct that you know about that allows you to compare and weigh competing and opposing viewpoints? Is it objective, meaning others would be instinctively drawn to it? Or is it subjective, meaning it works for some people but not others? How do you compare opposing views? What metric or standard do you use to assess conflicting perspectives, opinions, and positions?